Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Hard 100, a video series documenting the culling of my collection over there from what it is to what it's going to be, and that is a Hard 100 games. Now, when I go into making and deciding if I'm going to be keeping certain games, I have to take a couple of things into consideration. Thing number one, do I even like the game? If I don't like the game, it's not going to get kept. But then I have to start thinking, it's not just me playing these games. I have a family. Is this a game for my wife? Is this a game for my daughter? Even though my daughter's like 2, is this a game I want to keep to play with her? Today, we're taking a look at a game that falls into kind of that category. Also a game that I lost way back in the Harvey of a year or two ago, but I found it on sale for half off, and I added it back to my collection. Is that a spoiler? Loony Quest. Loony Quest, a game by Laurent Escoffier and David Franck, and a French company, is a game. I guess you would call it a spatial awareness game. What this game has you doing is it has you marking on a clear piece of plastic, kind of a dry erase plastic. What you're doing is you're looking at a picture and you are taking your little dry erase marker on your little board and you're trying to draw a path depending on what the picture is you're looking at. Some pictures require you to simply go from point A to point B. Some require you to put dots or circles around certain things while dodging obstacles. So for example, if I'm able to connect the starting and the finishing, I get 3 points. Plus any XP I go through, I get a point as well. But if I hit any of the bad guys or hit any of the bricks, I lose points. It's as simple as that. There are 25 different levels to play. 25? 30. 5 times 5. No, 5 times 6. Math. On the back of the instruction manual, there is a very beautiful poster that you can put up for your kids or whatever, I don't know. But it's very fun. The game is kind of for adults, but also I can see it being very, very popular with children. There's not really a lot to talk about when it comes to the game. I've told you how to play. No, there is something fun I can talk about. On the map, there are either little bombs or other little lightning bolts. If you get a lightning bolt, you get a quote-unquote prank. What these are is these are things that you can do to kind of hurt the other players. Nothing crazy, just silly stuff. So for example, I can toss it to someone and now they can't move the board because I threw a banana peel on them. Or just silly stuff like that. Or you have to actually balance the little token on the back of the dry erase marker, which can be a nightmare and you can only draw that way. But if you hit one of the bombs, then that's a penalty for yourself, and you have to take that immediately, and yes, they do stack. So for example, if I might have to draw with one eye closed, one eye open, that's how that works. I might have to flip my little board over, just all kinds of silliness to spice it up a little bit. Now let me make something completely clear. When it comes to my Hard 100, there are 10 games in there that are not necessarily for me. For example, I have decided that 5 games in my Hard 100 will go to my wife. These are games that I could not get rid of because she loves them, so regardless of how I feel, they're her games, so I'm not going to get rid of them. Some of the games that are her games I love, so I took them for me, just to kind of give her a little bit extra to play with. Also for my daughter. She also gets 5 games, and these are games that I'm going to introduce her to as she gets older. You can see some of them in the frame right now. Ba-ding, ba-ding, ba-ding. But we'll talk about those another day. But this game, Loony Quest, like I mentioned, I lost it in Hurricane Harvey. I found it again on sale for half off. I went ahead and grabbed it because this is one of the games that I wanted to play for her. I played it again recently with some adults, and here's the problem with the game. The game, like I mentioned, has 5 worlds. It's kind of like a very Mario Brothers style, very, very nice art. The worlds, there's 5 of them, and then every world has 6 worlds. So 1-1, 1-2, 1 blah, 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 to 1-6, and there's a boss, and it's really fun. You don't really know when to stop. You can play a world, but the games go by so quick that you wonder, should I play another one? Are we good? Are you having fun still? Are you having fun? No fun? Anyone fun? Housekeeping. Front of the box. Ages 8 and up, I feel only because some of the dexterity and some of the little pieces they could choke on, but I really feel like a younger person could really understand. If they can write and kind of look at it and try to shape something, I think I can go a little bit lower than that. 2 to 5 players, this could really be a billion players if you had all the clear sheets. The game is just as quick with 2 as it is with 5. It's just lining the sheet up onto the map and then kind of seeing how it goes. And then 20 minutes. It's at 20 minutes I'm talking about. We can knock out an entire world with 3 players in like 5 minutes. So are you expected to play all of the worlds? Some of the worlds? Boom, plan, draw, score. I love it when a game has how to play the game on the back of the game. The art is very, very nice. There's no kind of player powers or anything like that, but all the characters look really, really cute. So Loony Quest, you're a bit of an odd duck. Haha, but you are in the Hard 100. This is officially Olive's first game. Bink. So we will keep track of the games that are for her, because she only gets 5. And once she gets her business down to 5 games, it's 1 in, 1 out. Also, kind of like my thing. But Loony Quest, it's a great family game. I think it's great for your shelf. It's going to be great for mine. I just think it's a fun game. It's one of those games that I can teach you how to play while we play it, which is a really big deal. And it's one of those games that from opening the box to dishing out the stuff, we are up and running in less than 2 or 3 minutes. I simply tell you, hey, this is what you're doing. This is how you do it. And everyone that comes up, I just explained a little bit more. Loony Quest, super easy, super fun, in. And it's going to go right there for now until I find an actual place for it. Again, my name is Billy. This has been the Hard 100. This is Olive's first game. Thank you so much for joining me today. Peace be with you, and also with you.